Good morning, everyone. It is day 2, waiting for the Nintendo Switch 2. Got Toasty with me. What's happening over there? You were here all night.
Yeah, so his name's Sebastian Yachts, a Colombian singer, had a concert at like, I don't know, something like 8 in the morning, which was crazy. We were here all night while they were building that stage. They're currently disassembling it. I'm actually really happy about this because the last time that I did a big launch like this, it was the Jonas Brothers. The stage was on the opposite side of the center, and the stage lights were blaring at us. They've changed that now. I think they made that executive decision maybe because of us, which is crazy, actually.
Did that wake y'all up at all?
A little, but honestly, I can just kind of power through things. So I heard like probably the first song and then went back to bed. But also, wasn't nearly as loud because again, it's like another 50 feet that way. So
I know you did the night shift today. How long have you been up? Did you get any sleep?
Oh, I did. I slept from about 5, woke up a little bit again at like 7 o'clock, and then pretty much slept until the moment you came here.
Oh,
so I don't know. I got a couple hours of sleep. I'll pop a 5-hour energy, and I'll be okay. Probably when I go back to the Airbnb to shower and change, I'll crash. Who knows?
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Let's see what day 2 brings us today. All right, so we got 7 back here. Bro is literally editing his vlogs on the, what'd you call it?
Legion Go.
Legion Go.
Yep.
When
Never stops.
you know what? The Switch 2 is going to be better than this device.
Wait, what? Can the Switch 2 do this? After the trip.
Well, actually, yeah.
That's actually how they work, though.
Yeah.
No,
They're
it's
magnetic.
not.
Yeah,
What are you
the
talking
Switch
about?
2 has that feature.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, that's the Walmart version of the Switch 2.
No, Switch 2 is what we have at home.
Oh, and you're using CapCut too. Dang, this does have everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
We're getting a nice sneak peek, and the sun is rising. Oh my goodness gracious. I didn't bring sunscreen. Oh no. Not gonna lie, it is getting really confusing out here. The sun will come out at random times and it comes back to this cloudiness. And so me and AJ over here, we are playing I Spy to kill the time. It is about to be 11 o'clock. The store is already open, so we'll probably go in the store at some point today to show some things off. They're still taking off the stage over there. Would have been interesting to see that this morning. However, I'm glad I wasn't here. I needed the sleep. It was all in Spanish. Okay, still would have been cool to see. I didn't sleep as well as I did the first day, so hopefully I get some better sleep tonight. I don't know what it is. I went to bed early. I was really tired, but then I just kept waking up, so it was kind of weird. But other than that, not much has happened. It is literally just us out here. Everyone else is somewhere. I don't know where they went, but they'll be back at some point. That's what the crew is looking like right now. I'm gonna continue playing I Spy. All right, it is now closer to 12 o'clock. Me and Toasty decided to go to Starbucks for a bit. He was doing his normal breakfast. I got a vanilla bean frappuccino. I was like, no, you know what, I'll go and get one. I'm not the biggest fan of Starbucks, but it's kind of like the only thing around here. And the thing that I know, because this stuff's way too expensive out here for me to not like it. So I'll probably just stick to Starbucks, especially since it's literally right there, right in front of the Nintendo store. But me and Toasty was talking about maybe later today going to Book Off. Did a video on that a few weeks ago. I actually filmed that back in February. Book Off is honestly a great place. I might film some stuff there, but I really need to not try to spend money. We also just talked about maybe going into Rockefeller Plaza, showing you all that off today. We got more people starting to show up. We got the N10 crew over there. I'll be talking to them later today. I think we're gonna ask some people what they're excited for in terms of Switch 2 games because there's just so much out there for the launch day. This is one of the bigger Nintendo launches. Like if you look at the Switch 1 lineup, it's crazy to see that the Switch was such a successful console if you really think about it. And the reason why I say that is everyone complained about the Wii U launch lineup. Look at the Switch 1 launch lineup. We might have an image that we're showing you. It only had like 5 or 6 games, and pretty much all of it was remasters, which again was another complaint of the Wii U launch. And you could make the argument, a lot of y'all are probably not gonna agree with it, but technically, Breath of the Wild is a port if you think about it. It came out on the Wii U, it was developed for the Wii U, then they brought it up the Switch, because obviously the Switch is the better hardware, so it ran better, but still ran bad at sometimes. It is one of those things that, yeah, but I will update y'all in a little bit. It is actually 12:19, so we'll see what happens later in the day. I decided to sit in the weather pod because I realized I haven't filmed myself much here in the weather pod. I'm glad to say that it is cloudy again. I hope it stays cloudy because that would just be the perfect weather for doing a lineup like this. I want to say I just got the video out and video's done super well, so thank y'all. In fact, y'all really blew up the Twitter, which I thought was very, very interesting. I've had a few hit tweets, but I don't really know why. But this one right here, me saying day one waiting for the Nintendo Switch 2, got like over 800 likes and 78,000 views on the tweet. Again, I don't know why this kind of did well, but hey, we appreciate it, all the new Twitter followers. I just hope we could convert that to subscribers, but that's okay. Which if you guys haven't already, please consider subscribing to the channel. We are trying to hit 19,000 subscribers before the end of, or really at the end of this trip. That's a big ask. We're like a little less than 800 away, so I don't know if we're gonna pull that off, but if you guys want to subscribe, we're uploading every day. We're gonna be doing Switch 2 content after the line. Can't wait to put out reviews, top 10s, all that good stuff. And yeah, so right now I'm just waiting for Toast to get back, and I think we're gonna go on an adventure, I think. I don't know for sure though. All right guys, so some big news kind of just happened. Walmart's are now getting the Switch 2 games. We actually have screenshots. Mario Kart showing up to Walmart. We got a big stack. We're seeing Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, Bravely Default. Looks like if you look and zoom in on the picture, you can see the Capcom, so Street Fighter 6 is showing up. So at this point, probably every retailer, every store probably has Switch 2 games, accessories, all that good stuff. So that's super exciting. Oh, I
like your J's. I like your J's.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Your shit's hot.
Thanks.
You're just trying to do something positive for the Boy Scouts. PayPal, Cash App, anything. This is ATM right there, bro. Positive, dude. I like your shirt.
Thank you, man. I can't though. I'm sorry.
Bro, what happened?
I'm out here waiting for the Switch 2. I've saved up all my money for this.
Shit. When
Yeah.
that's coming out?
Next week.
So you staying out here till next week?
Yeah. This guy stayed up for 2 months. We're all here for the Switch 2.
Oh, all right, bro. How much does it cost? Like 500, 600?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Damn, you was out here for 2 weeks already?
Yeah, the 2 months actually. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all.
Did?
Yeah. Sorry, man. I'm sorry.
Next time.
Good luck though.
Yeah, bro.
Well, that was awkward. Did I finish my intro or what I was saying? I don't even know. What were they trying to do?
They're trying to scam you.
Scam me? Okay.
They're trying to get your money.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I guess we tried to get, I mean, I've been scammed once this week, so I guess getting scammed twice is nothing, I guess. Let's see what else happens today. Okay, so I think I got my point very clear that all the carrier stores, all that, they're gonna have Switch 2 stuff right now. They probably have the accessories, so that's super exciting. We're getting very close to getting our hands on a Switch 2. So that's gonna be exciting. I know that the Nintendo New York store should be remodeling pretty soon to have the Switch 2, not necessarily to play, but on display is what I'm thinking is gonna happen in the next few days. And not to mention, there's a lot of rumors that the store is gonna have a remodel in the next few days with a lot of brand new merch. And a lot of people are thinking that merch is gonna be the stuff from the San Francisco store. And if y'all have seen pictures of that, it looks absolutely incredible. They got like Mario pajamas, so I'm hoping that shows up here. I'll update you if anything happens. That's the first time someone tried to sell me something at least this New York City trip, so interesting. He's over there talking to everybody at Nintendo. He's over there behind the grass. Man, I guess I respect the hustle, but apparently I was talking to one of the people out here. You might have heard what Chicken Dog was saying. Apparently it's all a scam for you to get the Cash App and you Cash App them something. I don't know. He had items. I didn't know how that was gonna work, but I need to save the money for the Switch 2. All right, we got the N10 crew here.
What's going on?
It's your 7th anniversary, right?
Yeah, that has been our 7th anniversary, yes.
7th
Nice.
anniversary here, waiting for the Switch 2, man. Great vibes out here.
You guys got to camp out with us, though.
We're just visitors, man.
Yeah, we're here because we've been watching the vlogs, obviously. We've been hanging out with Chicken Dog. And it's cool to watch from an outside point of view, but being here is just as cool. Can't do the whole launch, though, unfortunately. We have limited time, but it's still cool to hang out with the community, especially Max.
Super fulfilling.
Yeah.
Am I seeing both of y'all at Too Many Games this year? Seeing you.
I'll be there.
Okay, so we'll be seeing him again later next month. Y'all have a pre-order for the Switch too, right?
I do. Of course.
Okay, other than Mario Kart, what game are you guys excited for?
Well, I mean, immediately after Mario Kart is Donkey Kong. That game looks incredible.
Yeah.
But just recently we got the Pokemon Legends ZA.
Yes.
That's probably on top of my list. And might bring me back to Nintendo New York for that one.
We'll see.
Oh, you might come for another lunch?
I'd say that, but also I think a little sleeper pick, maybe two a little bit. Prime 4. It's crazy to say that's a sleeper pick now.
Meteoroid
because-
Prime 4. Yes, that's a
it
good
looks
one.
great. And then, honestly, Kirby Air Riders. I think that's going to be great. I think people are kind of mad it's another racing game. I don't care. Kirby Air Ride was a phenomenal game on the GameCube. We're getting a sequel here now on the Switch too. It's going to be fun.
I'm going to throw an out there one. You already know what I've been saying to people. Cyberpunk.
Really?
I love talking about third-party games for the Switch because they're all over the place.
Well, now you got the big boy third-party games
Right.
coming out, especially Elden Ring and all that. So.
It opens the door to so much conversation. So I'm pumped for that. I'm obviously pumped for Mario Kart, but I'm trying to pick something out there.
I got to ask you, GTA 6? Which two?
So I think it's possible. I do think it's possible since it's still coming to the Xbox Series S.
Yeah.
Unless somehow it gets canceled. I know that developers have talked about how difficult it is to make a Xbox Series S version of a game.
Yes.
And we know that the power is on par with the Series S. There's still things different to the Switch 2. Like the Switch 2 has more RAM than a Series S.
Yeah.
Series S has some things that the Switch 2 doesn't have. So there's still unique systems between the two.
Pretty much.
So I think it's possible. I do. I know it's crazy, but I think it's possible. I think it's a conversation that could be had once we see what happens with the Series S.
Yes. Believe you.
Make sure to check out N10, guys. They're on their 7th anniversary.
Yes, sir.
Awesome job. We got more people joining the line. We got everyone here.
You too.
I am so surprised that they did not try to sell us a CD because they had a bunch of CDs in their hands. That's why I was filming it earlier. I had to film something, but they said some crazy things, so that clip will never be shown on this channel.
It's crazy because it's like how many people actually are checking out like what's going on with Chicken and all that. Because like you could say like you're waiting for a Nintendo console, but then when you throw out the 2 months, that's when they're like, oh shit.
Bro forgot to do what his own job was because he saw what we were doing and he just was completely flabbergasted of what was going on. He was like, what? Absolutely insane.
We had a family earlier that was walking by, and it was like a dad. He was so uninterested in the conversation. But when, like Nice Guy said, when you mentioned 2 months, his head shot up. He was like, are you serious? So Chicken Dog is not playing around. This is legit, and this line is growing fast.
Yes, fun times out here. Bro, look at that pigeon right there. It's like looking at everyone like it's trying to plan its attack. Looking like it's trying to stop crime. Kind of like if you play Batman or Spider-Man when you're like flying around, web slinging, all that type of stuff. He's like looking down on everyone like he's about to do a stealth attack on somebody. Oh, he's on his way to doing something. The pigeons here are very interesting. Guys, I cannot believe this. Oh my gosh. This dude was sending me weird text messages.
I was.
5 minutes, 10 minutes,
No,
11
I was
minutes.
I was like blocks away. I was saying, like, I was telling you I was editing a video, but I wasn't. So I said I was like 12. I was 12 blocks, but I told you it was 12 minutes for the video to be done. But no.
Dude,
Yeah. Sneaky with it. You gotta be sneaky with it.
I'm so glad that you
What's
were
up,
here.
buddy? How's it
I
going?
wish you were staying with us. I tried
Me too,
so hard to
but
convince
it's not
him.
happening. I can't. This is more than I am physically capable of right now. I don't feel up for that. So more power to all of you.
I mean, again, I don't think he would have had to stay. He's not staying out here the whole time either.
Open to close is what I'm doing.
Turn off the camera and I'll talk more.
Okay.
He'll tell us some secrets, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
All right.
All the YouTube tea.
Wait, actually, I was explaining your story, just a more PG version of how you got scammed. You want to say it?
Oh yeah.
Can you tell us?
In New York.
Yes.
So it was December 2021. Am I telling the PG version or?
Do PG version. Yeah.
I'm not gonna do that. Okay. So basically, I was going to Badlands Chugs. I don't know if anybody that watches Max knows him, but I work for him. I do his thumbnails. I was on my way to meet him for dinner one night at Katz's Deli, Lower Manhattan area. And so I got in the subway. I was going through the subway and two people approached me. One did first, and he gave me this disc. And he was like, hey man, I have this CD, you should buy it. Like, it's 20 tracks on it, $1 a track, 20 bucks. And I was like, you got me messed up, I don't want this. Low key, I kind of don't care, sorry man. So I was gonna just give it back to him, and he's like, no, I'm just giving it out for the holidays. Or he said the price after he said that though. So he was like, just giving it out for the holidays, spreading cheers, December. I'm like, oh, okay, this guy's being wholesome. You don't see that often, all right. So I start to walk away, and he's like, no man, like donation though. I'm like, you literally just said, we all heard it, I don't want to pay you for this. And so his buddy sees me holding his CD, runs up with his, and now I'm holding 2 CDs. And so then they were like, hey, 40 bucks for both. I was like, I will give you $15 to walk away right now. I will Venmo you, I don't care. I'm just not, I don't want these. Nobody wants these. I'm only here because you're a good talker, and that's it. I respect the hustle, and if I'm getting scammed right now, then so be it, but I respect it anyway, because I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, so it's fine. So I sent him 15 bucks, I walked away, and I looked at the CD after I got back to my hotel that night, and the man's nudes were on the back side of it. So that's it.
That's what happened with the CD. There was no song, right?
Oh, no. There was something else. I didn't load it. I don't want to find out. I'm sure there was something else.
Wow.
Yeah. Welcome to New York.
Welcome to New York. We got Chicken Dog. Now, you're the one that informed me to stay away from that person.
Yeah.
You have experience in this. What do you know?
2022.
2022.
They have areas they go to around New York, CD scammers, and they go around the block to try to scam people. And they don't care who you are, they're gonna try to get tours as much as they possible. Luckily, I caught on before I got scammed, but I more just play around with it to learn about the scam. So they'll ask you for a 5 or a 10, they'll get you a CD and they'll keep getting you another one, and there's nothing on the CD. They just do it, and if you don't listen to them, they're gonna call you racist, they're gonna call you bad words,
Right.
names, slurs, it's awful.
Did you hear what I told the guy that was trying to sell me the CD?
What?
So he told me, he was like, I need it for my family, man. And my immediate response, this was probably the stupidest thing I've ever done, but I was like, listen, sir, I need this money for the Switch 2. That was my response. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I was like, well, the guy was trying to scam me, so I don't feel bad about my response.
They go around with the same guys. They also wonder, why are they scamming people every day when they could have actually getting real jobs, and where are they getting the CD from? You gotta ask yourself that too.
You should ask Mason over there what he got on his CD. It's a guy naked. All right, we got the squad. Chicken Dog, Mason, Tech Wiz, Toasty. We're going to Chick-fil-A. We're going to Chick-fil-A. That way I can get some sweet tea.
Get some liquid gold.
Oh, that has a different meaning now.
That was weird. The way you said that, never do that again. Never say it that way again.
Via email. Wait,
Okay.
whoa.
Something's happening. Something's happening.
It says register now for a shopping session, but we already got Warp Pipe passes.
Oh, June 5th to 16th, yeah.
Okay.
Whoa, okay. So wait. Big news for anyone that. Hold on. For anyone that doesn't have a Warp Pipe pass for midnight, there is now, for the mornings up until the 16th of June, has to have a pass to enter the store and buy Switch 2 or Switch 2 products.
It's not about to be us.
We're all good.
Let's go. I'm left hanging. That's okay. Wait, so can I potentially get another pass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get another pass. Let's
Not
go.
for midnight, though, right?
Not for midnight?
No.
Oh, gosh dang it. So I'm still in the same boat for a second.
They will never re-release midnight passes. They only do those one drops. I know that the hard way from what I just told you.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Remember that time we stood at a Link NYC for 20 minutes because it had Switch 2s on it?
Don't remind me. Follow me.
Oh my gosh. We're so close to it. Oh my gosh. Oh, there's more. Hold up. Price? No, there's no price tag. We're so close to the Switch 2.
So close.
Oh my gosh. All right, so we're back from Best Buy. I think it's right at 6:30. Let's check. Oh, it's 5:58. So we got 2 more hours till the store closes. They were going to the Switch place, so a lot of them are gone right now. It's just us right here. We're holding down the fort.
Yep.
Switch 2.
Switch 2. Switch 2. I thought about going to that, but I decided not, just because I've filmed so much today that a lot of what was filmed might not all be in today's video, honestly. Might be like a director's cut that we might have later. I don't know. We're pretty close to the end of the day. We'll see what happens. I figured I would stay here at the line for the rest of the day, considering that I was gone for like an hour or two. So let's see what exciting things can happen in these last 2 hours. Who knows? The craziest of craziness could happen. I'm ready for it. Y'all ready? All right, they wanted to be on video, so I told them I would put them into video.
Guys, go subscribe to my YouTube channel. Guys, shout out.
Get the switch, man. Get the switch.
Carrington Tuta.
Everyone's out here for the Switch 2. All right, so it is 7:23. The store's got about 37 minutes left till it closes. We're still holding down the fort. It's just us, but that's okay. I saw Philly Beats was here earlier, which stinks that I did not get to say hello to him. I have kind of a funny story when it comes to him, so I hope I get to say hello to him at some point this week, and I'll tell y'all what that story is if we get the opportunity to see him. Probably the next update is going to be us doing the closing, as we only have 37 minutes left, so I highly doubt anything crazy is going to happen, but who knows? The most unexpected always happens here in New York, clearly. All right, it is officially 8:01, which means the store is closed. That ends day 2 of 7 as we wait for the Nintendo Switch 2, which means we're at the end of this video. If you guys have not yet, please consider backslashing that subscribe button, like the video, check out the Twitter, check out the Discord server, Instagram, all that good stuff in the description below, especially as we're trying to hit 19,000 subscribers by the end of this trip, which is a big number, but I think it's something we could definitely pull off. So if you haven't subscribed yet, I'd greatly appreciate it. Hope you guys have been enjoying this journey like I have. I've been having a blast out here. So fun. I'll see you guys again tomorrow at 11 a.m. Peace.